Then a flicker top left window. A blonde woman in jeans and a t-shirt slid it open, leaning out. "Hey, you!" she whispered, loud enough to carry. I froze, my pulse a drum in my throat. She couldn't mean me. I was hidden, a ghost in the trees. But her eyes locked on mine, unblinking, her face twisting into a frown. "You shouldn't be here," she hissed, then slammed the window shut. I stopped breathing, every nerve screaming to run. But running meant noise, meant exposure. I counted to 10, then 20, waiting for her to reappear, to call someone, to do anything. Nothing. The window stayed dark. My breath came back, shallow and ragged. I needed to move, to get out, but the gaze pulled me back. One more window, one more glimpse. I crept closer, staying low. The next window was black, reflecting the forest like a mirror. I leaned in, my breath fogging the glass. Something moved inside. Not a person, not a shape, but a ripple like water disturbed. The static in my head returned, louder. A voice now. "Look, closer." I stumbled back, tripping over roots, my knife slipping from my pocket into the snow. The air turned sour, reeking of rot, like a grave freshly dug. I grabbed the knife, hands shaking, and bolted uphill, branches clawing my jacket. The forest felt alive, the trees leaning in, their shadows too long, too sharp. I didn't look back, didn't dare. The chairlift was gone when I reached the ridge, replaced by a concrete platform, empty and cold. My burner phone buzzed, screen glitching with a single word. "Look!" I threw it into the snow, chest heaving, and ran until the forest spit me out onto a highway, headlights blinding me. I hitched a ride back to Salt Lake, the driver silent, his eyes hidden under a cap. My apartment was too quiet when I got home, the walls pressing in. I locked the door, checked the windows, and sank onto my bed, knife still in hand. The static hadn't left my head, a low hum that pulsed with my heartbeat. I tried to sleep, but the dark behind my eyes wasn't empty. Shapes moved there, blurred faces, green eyes, mouths that weren't mouths. The woman's whisper echoed, "You shouldn't be here." But I was here, and something had followed me back. The gaze wasn't mine anymore. It was theirs, and they were watching. The hum in my head hadn't stopped since Park City. It wasn't just noise now. It pulsed, a rhythm like footsteps pacing behind my skull. My Salt Lake City apartment felt wrong. The air too thick, the corners too dark.